back to another episode of the Geeks for Geek podcast.
This is your host, Charlie Radio Williams.
And I'm Mayliz.
And this is Seanluc.
Welcome back to another episode of the Geeks for Geek podcast.
So your kitty decided to come sit next to me, so I guess it's now my kitty.
No, that's not how this works.
No, that's not how this works at all.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
But sorry. All Umbreon is doing is just looking into the abyss of the outside.
Okay. So if you're tuning in, this isn't the intro just yet. We have a guest on the show with us, which is Sean and May's cat, Umbreon.
Hi, Umbry.
And
hi, baby.
As we were setting up today, Umbreon decided that she wanted to come and supervise. And now she's just going to be sitting and producing the show with us and sitting in on us.
Oh, look at that. Another cat producer.
And with that being said, attention before we hit the intro.
Okay.
And there's a teddy bear in the room, and that's Sean, because he is looking sexy as hell with that beard. And look, I'm not afraid to tell another man that, he's look, you look sexy, voluptuous.
He's cutting airtime.
Look very voluptuous, very tight. Tight like a tiger. You look tight, sexy, voluptuous. Look at you.
Why does he sound like D'Angelo?
Because that's how you look. You look what? Don't treat me.
He sounds like Tony D'Angelo from NXT.
You look very tight.
That's very
very tight, like
stereotypical, I think is the word.
Yeah.
How's it stereotypical?
I mean,
you sound like a...
Okay, first of all, where are you trying to go with this? Like the accent.
I don't know. I was just having a moment. Before we started this episode, you guys said that this was going to be a clean episode. You weren't going to bully me at all this episode. You guys were going to lay off me. And I was like, yes, I will come over and film the next episode of the Geeks for Geek podcast. And you guys agreed. And now it feels like where I'm just trying to relax and have fun with you guys. You guys are slowly trying to ease into just bullying me.
Fucking deserve it.
I don't have to bleep that. Why are you always the one cursing? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're your hosts. I'm Charlie Radio Williams.
I'm Mayliz.
And I'm Sean Luc.
Let's bring something to light right now, right?
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Geeks for Geek podcast is a shoot the shit show. We're going to shoot the shit. And on this episode, let's shoot the shit about something that May has not brought to the forefront and talked about. And that is Seanluc's beard.
Okay, now, Geektopians. Okay, let me I'm going to both cameras, all right? Has there ever been an instance, right? And I feel like these next couple of episodes, I'm going to be introducing stuff that's going to be crazy, okay, right? But this one is a little bit more tame compared to the next one.
Are we bypassing the beard?
No. We're going to talk about the beard.
Okay, let's talk about the beard.
Okay. Have you guys, gals, and they, thems, we respect all, yes, right? Have y'all ever had something that everybody else liked, or like had a feature on your body that everybody else liked but you hated? Me, right, I've always not liked the beard, and the reason why mainly is because of the fact that the maintenance is just a lot, right? Normally I just shave it off, keep the goatee, trim the goatee down, right, shave the head because I was already balding since age 20, right, and like just kept it moving, right? But now everybody's saying I'm older, I want to look a little wiser, so you should have the beard, but now with that comes the fact that now I gotta get lotion for this or whatever you guys, I don't even know yet, right, to get this thing, either healthy, then I gotta get a trimmer with some things on it to make sure that it's evened out. It's a lot.
Well, you clean the back and you shave off the top and you just let it, like you let it grow out, but you also maybe trim, cut the edges of the mustache. I don't know if you want it to grow over your lips. If not, just
no, because I don't know if anybody with beards and stuff know that thing when you eat it becomes really annoying.
Yeah, that's what we call the storage.
No, it's more than storage. You start eating parts of your hair.
May, why are you looking like I said something it's the storage. All right, you ever eat a piece of like chicken or like meat or like have something with like some deep sauce and it gets stuck up in there, and then you do one, no, see, you don't understand what it's like having a beard.
My man. Have you ever let yours grow?
Yeah. Well, you know what? So mine is weird.
I mean, yours is looking kind of patchy, so.
Oh shit.
Maybe want to shave it. So.
Yes. So.
Yo, she called him Patch Adams.
So my beard grows out very curly. You know, maybe that's the black in me. But it grows out very curly, so like mine.
That doesn't excuse the patchiness.
See, you coming for me. I feel like you coming for me.
I'm just saying, don't use that your hair is curly as a way to say that's why it's patchy.
It is. It's curly. It's not bad patchy. Why are you coming for me, May? Why are you coming for me?
I'm just saying that just because it's curly doesn't mean because it's patchy because it's curly.
You ain't say nothing when your man's over there. You didn't even put him on. Sean, can I get credit for even highlighting that the Latin lover has a beard now? Because now, you know, when I walked in the house, I was like, oh shit, you know, like normally you just keep the goatee, but I'm like, my man looking like the, you know, sexy December calendar Wolverine over there, you know? What?
Just let it go.
Oh.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, obviously
he's taking those compliments.
No, I'm not taking the compliments at all because I don't believe any of this. Ooh. Like, okay, that's another thing, right? Let's keep going with the beard, but let's tackle it further.
Okay.
Do you ever feel like you're beautiful or like you're handsome?
Oh, wow. That's a lot to unpack.
This has turned into a therapy session.
So no, this is interesting.
There's a reason why.
As a guy, I feel like I never really feel like I'm handsome unless I dress up. If I dress up, I feel like I'm handsome. As far as beauty, like I think my personality, I define my personality as being something that is possibly beautiful. But like that's a weird. It's
a lot.
So the reason why I asked that is because, you know, as Geektopians, prove me wrong by all means. If you want to prove me wrong or not, right? Compliments. Everybody gets compliments. Everybody says that you're handsome. Everybody, oh my God, you're handsome. You're not giving yourself enough credit. Right? And at the end of the day, you yourself know how you feel about yourself. Okay. Right? I get compliments left and right all over. You know, oh, I'm a handsome person. Oh, you're cute. Oh, you know, you're da-da-da-da-da. Relax. Okay, you know, most of it is from you.
I didn't even say anything. I'm listening to you.
Watch her jealous side come out. Watch. That's going to eventually come out.
Oh, God.
So, like I said, you know, I get the compliments and stuff like that, but 9 times out of 10, it's for me personally, I feel like it's unwarranted compliments.
Wow. So I think the reason why, and I guess as guys, I've always heard this, and I'll give you my perspective. I think as guys, we don't receive compliments as much. Like and I think with women tend to get compliments, but it's always in a sense of like someone trying to pull her in versus being natural and saying, hey, like, you know, I like this looks good on you. It's always like it comes from a place of like trying to like it's not genuine. You want something out of it. Yeah. Where like for a guy, I think when it is genuine, because we don't really get compliments as much, it feels, in that sense, it doesn't feel genuine to us. Like it feels like when somebody says we're sexy, it's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, I think we go along with the word sexy. But when somebody goes like, oh, you look handsome, it's kind of like,
I'm like, what do you want?
It's kind of it's kind of overwhelming. And it is very genuine. It may be coming from a very genuine place, but because we don't receive it as much, it's kind of like that idea about flowers. How like the only time a guy receives flowers is when he dies.
Normally,
that's not. And before anybody's out there being like, oh, that's men being soft. No, men like things. We like to be presented with things just like we like to be told that we're sexy, we're handsome, we're beautiful. I know the person that I'm dating right now, like, when they tell me that, you know, I'm beautiful or they tell me I'm handsome, like that, it brightens my day because there is genuineness out of that. But I think that's yeah.
So I think for me also it's a sense of humility, right? Like, because she tells me, "Ooh, you sexy, you hot," and I'm like, "No, I'm not.
Yeah,
no, I'm not. Hell no. I am fugly. I am not for ugly.
No.
I am a vampire ugly, right? I always, because I don't. One, I never see myself as a pretty person, if you will.
Oh wow.
Right? I don't see myself as pretty deadly. Yes, boy.
Yes, boy.
But I think it's just more so the fact of like, when I see people, I guess in my lifetime, when I've seen handsome people take advantage of their beauty or whatever, it was in a different sense. Obviously nowadays, people take advantage of their beauty and they're doing it, to make money and stuff like that, which I'm never gonna do. 100% do you. You a sexy guy or a girl and have fun, right? I can never put myself in that kind of position because I don't feel like that.
All right, so I have to ask this question. Do you feel like that's a area of non-confidence? Or do you feel like that is... and follow me there. Or do you think that's just a area of self-deprecation? Because I think that men are very confident. I think we're very confident in how we see ourselves, but in areas that we're not used to those compliments or used to feeling like it's being delivered to us in a genuine way, it's kind of us reflecting and pushing aside that we do have a level of confidence, but we're slowly creeping in like that self-deprecation of like, because I don't feel this, because I'm not used to this, when I hear it, I then revert back to something that I know I push against.
True. I think it is more of a self-deprecation because I personally never had an experience where it's like, oh no, like people have told me I'm ugly or whatever. No one's really ever said that unless, it's us fellow guys joking around and whatnot, but it's just for me, I've never once felt that way, but that's also because of circumstances that I've experienced in my personal life, right? My own personal experiences where it's like, oh, well, this didn't happen or this did happen. So I guess I'm ugly and therefore, therefore it didn't happen that way or whatever the case may be. But no. Before we get to, let me get a female perspective on this. By all means.
Can we get a woman's perspective?
Yes.
Because right now you.
I sound Ferengi.
You sounded very Ferengi.
Let me get a female. Let me get the female perspective.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yes, a young woman's perspective.
I guess for you, when I tell you that you are handsome and you're sexy and you're hot, you're always like, no, I'm ugly. I'm like, you're not ugly. And I know I'm not gonna be the person that changes his perspective on how he looks, how he feels about it, is how he feels about it. But I will still continue to tell you that you are, because that's how I see you. But you do self-deprecate yourself.
I mean,
and it's just like, don't do that to yourself.
A lot of busy activity.
Yes.
a lot of busy activity.
That's not gonna do anything.
It does.
I guess.
It does.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the area of our city where we have the cops called on every and any little thing.
Don't even tell the people that. Tell them the truth. All right? You are a hot person, and right now the city's going crazy because your beard is out. So all the sirens that you've heard is because they're on the prowl for Sean. All right? They're on the prowl and they're looking for you because you out here. May, get your man.
He's showing off the goods.
You see, and that's what you're doing.
You're showing off the goods.
What?
So May, I have a question. I have a question for you, May.
Dad bod,
because you might have.
I love dad yet.
Not yet.
Oh, no.
But I love the dad bod.
So I have a question for you, May, and you might have to check him when I leave, right?
Okay.
Do you think he's growing out the beard because now he's trying to have a hot geek summer?
Hell no.
He's trying to have a hot geek summer. Look.
You know what? I already said my answer, even though I apologize for answering, right? But you go ahead, you answer it, even though my answer was already hell no, because That's one of the issues I've had in my life. But go ahead.
What?
That I never felt like I would have a hot boy summer. Or
Well, no, we're not saying a hot boy summer, hot geek summer.
Yeah, like either or. Like,
I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Hot Geek Summer. All right, Comic Con. It's coming up. Blurred Con's coming up. Hot Geek Summer.
that is true.
All right.
But go ahead. My apologies.
That's unisex. It's unisex. Men and women having Hot Geek Summer.
You know what? That's not bad.
You see?
Continue. Sorry. He over here cutting off.
Okay. So do I think he's growing out the beard to have a hot geek summer?
Yeah.
I never really. I don't think I really asked him like why he's growing out the beard. Everybody else likes it. I like it, but I told him earlier like if you don't like the beard, then just shave it off. Do it for you. If don't keep the beard, if you're like I really don't want to do this, and you're like I don't want to keep maintaining it, do it for you. If you want to keep it because you want to keep it because you're the one who wants to maintain it. If you don't want to maintain it, you just want to shave it all off and just keep the goatee, then that's fine too. It's for you.
Well, to answer the question, once again, this goes into the whole, self, trying to feel that self-confidence. Everybody, once again, like I said in the beginning of this episode, everybody says that I would look better in a beard.
Well,
However,
you're doing it. It's here.
So here's the thing. I'm giving it what they call the old college try.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to keep it on for a few months, see how I feel about it, right? Work on how to maintain this whole thing. Because right now it's looking a bit scruffy on this side. Yeah,
And you
this
gonna
side.
shave that back too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to do all this. Right? And then there's pieces here, right? And I know we're doing a whole hair lesson right now. Like, where is it? Right here? Yeah, right here. That's like this little patch.
For people who can't see, what Sean is politely trying to do with May hair as well as what he's trying to demonstrate for you, and I speak Sean talk. So let me this camera. Okay, this camera. What Sean is saying when he says that he's going to do the college try and he's going to try it out for a little bit, what he's really saying is he's going to wear this out until maybe about August, so that way he can have his Hot Geek Summer. He's already said, he did say this, he already said he has his dad bod coming in, and dad bod plus dad beard, Hot Geek Summer is what I hear. Hot Geek Summer.
So this is gonna be our summer slogan now.
Not
Hot
ours.
Geek Summer.
Whoa, not ours. Yours.
How's it mine? I'm engaged.
Yeah, and that's why I just told May, like, hey, she might need to watch out because
Watch out for what?
Because before y'all officially get married, you out here in these streets, sirens in the background, because they looking for you. You out here like, hey, you know what? I'm sexy. I may not feel cute. I may not feel all pretty, but I'm handsome and I'm sexy. You always call yourself the face. So in you calling yourself a face, what you really trying to do is set us all up for your Hot Geek Summer. Bring it in, huh? Geek Summer, Hot Geek Summer.
You know what's gonna be funny?
Geek Summer.
You know what's gonna be funny though? It's gonna be a hashtag. It's gonna be a Hot Geek Summer, and it's gonna be co-opted by everybody in the community.
And we're gonna put this on this episode, hashtag Hot Geek Summer.
And it's gonna be used everywhere. You're gonna see cosplayers in swimsuits saying Hot Geek Summer, right? You're gonna see geeks and nerds out there, enjoying beach days saying Hot Geek Summer. Blurred Con is gonna be hashtag Hot Geek Summer, right? We hope.
Well, all right, fine then, ladies and gentlemen. Geektopians. I'm speaking directly to you, Geektopians. Sometimes I shoot a stupid promo, sometimes I shoot a good promo, but this time I'm going to shoot a promo that's for all of us. 2023 sucked, 2022 sucked, 2021 sucked, but 2024, with all the things that are happening this year, you go out there. You do you. Whether if it's cosplay, D&D, TCGs, Gundam kits, collectibles, you have you a Hot Geek Summer. Whether if you're in a relationship, have a Hot Geek Summer. Whether if you're a nerd, have a Hot Geek Summer. No matter what, you make sure that by the end of this summer, you can say, hey, just like Freaknik, you had a Hot Geek Summer. Wait. Oh, so I can't compare Geeks. Geeks went to Freaknik too. I'm just saying, this summer, have a Hot Geek Summer. Hashtag Hot Geek Summer. Hashtag Hot Geek Summer 24. Hashtag Hot Geek Summer 2024. I'm done. I'm with that.
You're done?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, that was a lot. And did you just promote cheating?
Ooh, no. Freaknik wasn't about cheating. I mean, Freaknik was not about cheating. I'm just saying, if you're in a relationship, if you're single, do you have fun, live life. But if you're a geek, make sure you live in life at these cons. Make sure you live in life at these events and have your hot geek summer, hot geek summer, hot geek summer, hot geek summer. All right, hot geek summer. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Your friend.
Hot Geek
Listen,
Summer.
he's over here trying to bring back house dance music from the 90s with this Hot Geek Summer song, which, you know, if there's anybody out there that can throw a mean beat to that, right, throw it in and let's hear it.
Hot Geek Summer. Well, Geektopians, once again, hit us in the comments. Tell us about how you like Seanluc's beard. Tell us what you think about the idea of having a Hot Geek Summer, and let May know that she gonna have to check Seanluc over there because he's gonna Hot Geek Summer. All right.
More importantly,
Hot Geek
let us
Summer.
know how you feel about your confidence levels and things like that. You know, and if you don't feel as confident about yourself like I do, or if you feel overconfident like he does, right? Or if you feel just as confident, because she's the beautiful one out of the three of us here.
Oh my
right?
God. Wait a minute.
So, you know, that you don't need confidence for that beauty right there.
cute.
Right?
Oh my God.
So, you know, tell us how you feel about it. And if, you know, we don't have a spark a conversation, by all means, let's spark a conversation. Right? So
I think we had a great episode.
this was a very interesting one. I'm sorry we delved into the whole, you know, psyche of man and woman.
God, stop making it weird.
I'm gonna make it very
Stop
weird.
making it weird.
Keep it up. Every episode I might say female.
Please don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You don't like the word female?
Don't- See, and
That's like the word moist.
wow.
Why?
And the geek delegation rescinds its invite for Seanluc to join Hot Geek Summer. You've destroyed your whole niche on Hot Geek Summer. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Jesus for Geek podcast. We're your host. I'm Charlie Radio Williams.
And I'm Mayliz.
And I am the face.
And as always, Hot Geek Summer everywhere.
And we are out of here.
Hot Geek Summer. Hot Geek Summer.
Oh my God.